All right, guys, as they say in the movie business, we're hot. That cracks me up. All right, so I'm back to Walmart, and I'm looking for Shelley. And I've only been gone like not even a half hour. I had a smooth ride back and forth, no issues. And I see the 2 lunch bags that I prepared for her. They're sitting on this green power box looking thing. And those are both the lunch bags, but I don't see her. And they're directly sitting right here. That's a fact. Now, where is she? Now I'm really curious. This is mind-blowing. And I don't see Greg either. All right. This is getting a little more mysterious as we speak. That guy still pisses me off. I need you guys to let me know. You know, did I do the right thing? I'll apologize. You know, I'm man enough. You know, hey, if I made a mistake, if I'm being a dick, you know, it's just the way it is. Ask all 3 of my friends. I can be a dick. It's just the way it is. All right, calm down, lady. I'm making my turn. All right, I don't see her. So, I guess together, you and I, we're going to explore the village. Oh, I'm way parked out of shape here. Let me back up a spell. There we go. Yeah, I got her a tent, sleeping bag. Rock out. I got some other food, backpack. We're gonna make it happen, but I don't even know where to start. I could not possibly imagine. Let me get out. First things first, I could not possibly imagine. Now that is just random. Let's just walk up on the scene, and here we are back at Walmart. This isn't 30 minutes after I just met Shelley. Greg was standing over here. Nowhere to be seen. She was standing here, nowhere to be seen. And yet we're on a Saturday afternoon here. Must be 2:30 or so, somewhere in there. And here's all the stuff. These prepared lunch bags I got. They're equipped. Peanut butter, 4 slices of bread, enough for 2 sandwiches. I don't know, this one, it's heavy. There's drinks and stuff in there, I guess. But that was Shelley's. And I'll be honest, I have no idea. I'm actually somewhat concerned as to her safety. Because I think that Greg's up to no good, man. I really do. Fool me once, that's on me. It will dare not happen a second time. I was born at night, not last night. All right, so I'm at a kind of a standstill. Here's a quick resolution to that. Here would be the most obvious thing that I could think of would be to I'm gonna walk over here to McDonald's. I mean, we're a couple 100 feet away. I'm gonna see if she's chilling, taking a break. She looked pretty fatigued. You know, I thought she was going to maybe fall down right on me. She's got the ever comfortable plastic croc, shoes on. I don't even know if she had socks. Well, if I can find her, she will have some socks. But I thought she might have even been barefoot. And here it is. Oh, there's Greg across the street. All right. He must have used that gift card that I didn't give him to use at the sit-go. I see him. He's wearing that vest I gave him. The 3rd one, by the way. Shame on me. Yeah, I got some more stuff on order, man. I got down to my last 10. I bought a bunch of stuff. I got a billion peanut butter cups, a couple million jellies and jams, that type of thing. You know, some more care package type stuff. I got a ass load of socks, thermal socks, for winter coming up. Today is actually the first day of fall. Fall has fallen or risen, or I guess there's a word for it, but today's fall. September 23rd at 2:50 a.m. That's a good idea. Hey man, it's 10 to 3. Oh, it's fall. Come on. What are we doing? Anyways, I can be nitpicky. But I was about to go rated R on that dude. Don't make me break out the Mortal Kombat skills I learned back in, 1995. All right, let me just see. I mean, we're just walking to McDonald's. Look what the cat dragged in. What's happening, Daryl? I need to talk to you.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. No, I'm not saying you did. There was a girl out here a little while ago, Shelley. Shelby, do you know her? Is she here? Is she hanging out in the restroom? Okay, because she was right outside a minute ago. And I went and got her a tent and a sleeping bag, and I was going to give it to her. And I just met her. She left her food and everything. I gave her bags of food. It's sitting.
That was her. Okay, she went toward Walmart.
She's in Walmart?
Went toward Walmart.
But she left her stuff sitting there for anybody to just walk up and grab. Greg was across the road. He came in. Hi, how are you?
You know me.
Dude, what happened? Mike, Anetta. You are mind-blowing. The rabbit shows up. You look like Pat Benatar. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh boy, I didn't anticipate none of this. I only got one more lunch pack. You guys eat?
Now, I made $4 yesterday.
You made $4?
I got a bag of chips and a cylinder of Coke, but Fire Ants got my Coke. I mean my chips.
Fire Ants got your chips.
I was outnumbered.
Boy, it's never a dull. God, you look beautiful today. Look at you. This is Rabbit, everybody. Well, they know.
I was outnumbered. What can I say?
This is crazy. I'm concerned with Greg here, but I still need to talk to you, James, on a personal level. So, if you could follow me outside for a minute, I'd like to just ask you a couple questions. You know, I mean you no harm. Hang out, Anetta.
Okay.
All right, there he is. All right.
Yes.
Boy, look at it. No, let's go. We're going to go walk over here. We're going to hang out. You want a Gatorade?
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, let's go walk over to my car, man. All right. Let's get over there so we're not in all this traffic and stuff.
I moved my tent about maybe 4 feet. Well,
You moved your tent 4 feet?
Well,
That must have took a day.
Well, looks like I'm at about 4 trees down.
4 trees down.
Yeah, just
Oh, more leaves.
well, more privacy.
Yeah.
And less drama.
Okay, take a look. You know where you kind of stand over there by those power box things? Watch out. You know what I'm talking about? Those green deals. You see those 2 paper bags on there?
Uh-huh.
Those are 2 lunches I gave to Shelley. And, oh, there goes Greg. I don't know what he's up
Are you
to.
parked over here?
Yeah, my car's right here. You'll see it.
I seen somebody with a green box walk this way.
Okay, well, she had weird looking pants on. She had Crocs on, white Crocs. You know, those plastic bullshit shoes. Unacceptable. She went into Walmart. Do you think? All right, let's go here more. We're gonna grab a chair, man. I need to talk to you real quick. Hey, is that David? Behind you?
What's up, bud?
Okay. Oh man, this is it's like a circus here, man. It's pretty cool. All right.
Just called her.
What's up, young man?
David.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You look good. Are you still here at the camp?
Yeah.
You still working up high?
No,
You know?
I made a boo-boo.
You made a boo-boo?
Yeah, and they fired me.
Well, hey, man, it happens. Hey, since you're both here, you're still living over there, right? You guys are living together?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, not together, but in the same location.
You had said the other day, and I'd like to talk to each of you individually because I don't want somebody to maybe say something. Hey, why don't you set your bike down over there in the gray? Want to grab a seat? Or are you good?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking if you want to have a seat for a minute, if you want to set your bike down, if you want to take the 12 feet and set your bike down. All right. Hey, man, is Greg the guy did he attack you?
Active.
Greg, he's the guy who attacked you.
No.
He's not. Okay. All right, then I may be mistaken.
But he's hogging up all the money out here.
Oh, so he's kind of like in charge?
Well, he's supposed to be on the lookout for me. Instead, he come out here and put a damn sign up. And I said, he made like $50.
We'll skip the chairs.
And then come back. grease down, and then come back and held it up again. So I told Daryl,
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna.
bag of chips.
An apology may be in order, but that doesn't still change the fact that he's kind of
I
underhanded,
repitched my tent. Time I got
in my
done.
opinion.
I was up.
This will be till further notice. I'm really waiting on Shelley. I got a sleeping bag in a tent, hanging out.
I'm still. I'm about 10 feet behind Johnny now.
I'd like to see where Shelley is.
Yes, because you moved and you was the real people.
All right.
I hate that, man. I'm this close. I don't think I won't go over and put them on straight.
You know why I was panhandling and doing all the feeding.
Uh huh.
Nobody did daggone helping him. Man done with that last night. He should have come over to my tent when and got him some food.
Well, when I repitched one of my tent, I was so burnt out and tired, and then I got scratched. It was just somebody was saying, I don't know who it was.
Dude, your legs are massive. That cracks me up. You were so muscular, dude. I wouldn't want to mess with you. All right, we got to get down to business here. And when I say that, okay, you guys obviously live together. I know you're buddies, you know, beforehand, and everything's cool. And I've been to your location and whatnot, and we'll keep that under wraps just a little bit. You had told me the other day, you weren't here at the time, yourself, it was Greg and Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, kind of. Well, I saw you first, you know, we talked and gave you some food and etc. And I need to know, do you know anything about that first tent that he had initially? You know, staying with Annetta, okay, because he got a second tent not a week later. I met them, they were way over on Morris, okay, and they were hanging out there. And he said, at first he told me it was all sliced up. Then he said, just an hour ago, that the zipper was broke. I'm like, wow, what a disabling situation that must be. The zipper's broke on a tent. He said he gave it away, and I'm not buying it. I think that's bullshit.
He still got 2.
Oh, he still got 2. All right, so he lied right to my face. I expected that. That's why he's keeping his distance. And Netta's rocking over.
Well, I couldn't say nothing to you the other day with him saying.
Oh, I know. That's why I wanted to talk to you where we are now. Do you feel comfortable talking more about this with David here? Okay.
That's when I was throwing out the remarks to you. I said, oh, so you can sell tents and sleeping bags. I was.
Okay. I see. There's a lot of things that I miss. I try to keep up on things, but it wasn't me that brought this to my attention. It was after a bunch of my viewers, and dude, you've got a ton of support. I got a woman, this is no bullshit, a woman in West Virginia that wants to take you in and let you live at her house. I am dead serious. I'll buy you a bus ticket and you can be on your way. You can get out of this toxic situation if you choose. I know you didn't want to go to Florida. We're talking West Virginia. I guess it's about a 10-hour drive. I would drive you myself, but perhaps get you on a Greyhound, whatever. I mean, something to think about. No big deal right now. But my point is that I thought something was up because Lori, she follows me I got a lot of people, man. You don't even understand, and not even how that happened. It just did. But here's where we're at. Here's the grand scheme of things, guys. If you had said that you had to ask a couple people to leave your camp, how many people total are there now? 6, 7? Roughly.
4.
4.
David and Ned, Johnny and Dale.
And me and
Okay, 7, and I'm 8.
Okay. So
That's the whole section, though.
right,
That's
all in the same spot,
There's 8 of them.
within feet of each other.
No,
Well,
I'm way over here.
so you moved.
No, I'll put mine where it's at when I got there. I didn't even see him. I was over there cutting down those trees, cleaning my spot out, and all of a sudden I looked up and I said, hey, where'd you come from?
So your spot's not the same as the last time I saw it a couple weeks ago. Last time we met.
Yeah, he's still stationary. He hadn't moved.
I ain't moved.
Well, then what I'm saying is your tent was 50 feet away. Okay. And
They moved in on top of him. 1, 2, 3.
okay.
Him over
So
here.
it's like a small little neighborhood type,
Yeah.
obviously.
One had permission. Johnny had permission.
Yeah.
Johnny what?
Johnny had permission.
Johnny had permission
The
to...
others,
You're talking about the new kids? The 21? You say it was
No.
21 and 23?
Those, I'm trying to help them
Okay.
wing them off of
Fentanyl.
yes.
All right. Yeah. I was told.
'Cause,
I have a reliable
if
source.
you try to do it cold turkey, it could
No, that's
really hurt them or kill them.
yeah. that could be death. You know,
Yes.
without a doubt. And
So-
it's just sad that they're 21 and 23 years old hooked on fentanyl.
I mean, you know, I told them, I said, y'all are grown kids. I said, you're going to have to learn
Well, they're men.
do
you know.
things on your own. You're going to have to man up. I said, I'm here for you. I've got your back. I'm supporting you.
Right.
But y'all catch you doing this stupidness.
Okay, so they've been warned. And if you had to say, Greg or James, who would you say would you guys consider that there's like a leader or a group organizer, or who's like, is there anybody in charge? Is there any type of system in place?
We got two that thinks that they own the damn place.
You got two people that think that. Who's that?
They own it now, Johnny and Dale. They think that they're
Johnny and Dale. Dale lives there now.
Yeah, that big Hogan.
I know, yeah, Hulk Hogan. I just used that term a while ago. I know Dale.
Yeah, they think they own.
I thought that was him from a distance, but boy, Greg's much smaller.
Anybody could deserve to be a leader in that community of ours. He would if he would just
Have some balls.
I'm about to point at you though. I
Yes.
think you need to be.
I wasn't gonna
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say myself.
You got more.
That's troubling times when it comes to deciding who's going to do what. It's kind of like, you know, send out your ballot. You know, you're going to vote for this guy in a community type thing, and that's difficult. I can understand completely.
I'd vote for David.
Okay, well then he said he'd vote for you. So,
See,
okay.
I wasn't gonna say my own self.
Well, no, no,
that's
you're
why I-
well spoken. It seems like, you know, you got your head on your shoulders.
I handle myself well.
You had a,
I
you know,
tell
you had a
people
job.
What I think, I say what's on my mind. and
Hey,
if it hurts your
that's sometimes
feelings,
that's what it takes.
That's fine. But you're not going to continue. I started to come over there, and I said, David, he's a grown man. He should step up and let him ride. If he's not going to step up, I'll go over there and I will tell him to leave him alone.
Who's the original? Who found this spot?
He found it.
Okay,
I didn't see his tent because he had it up into the bushes, into the briars.
right.
And like I said, I was over there cutting and I looked up and I hit, all of a sudden he popped up. So he was there first.
Okay.
Then I showed up.
All right, so you guys are the original two.
Yes.
All right, so I guess in my opinion, you know, take this with a grain of salt. You guys should probably be able to kind of call the shots, you know. But as people find out where you are and they kind of mosey, invite themselves in and say, "Hey, friend, how you doing?"
Well, even the first visit, just a visit, not moving in, the first visit was unannounced. When they come visit me,
Who's the first visit that was unannounced?
Johnny and Anita,
Johnny and Annetta.
they come back.
Okay, how did Johnny and Annetta get together if it's Greg and Annetta?
That's good. That's a good question.
Okay,
Good question.
as the world turns.
Good question.
All right,
That's
none
called,
of my
that's called teeter-totter.
teeter and totter. Okay,
One don't understand it, why it happened.
all right.
The other one just come up.
You're killing
and
me.
drifted away.
David, you're awesome. That's funny, man. Teeter totter.
They come back like 3 times one day. Then come finally, the second night they done the same thing, but the second night they spent a night.
Okay.
And
Well, they just crash on the ground underneath a tree, or they have a tent, or what?
no, they brought this fancy round wooden chair, like this, and they both slept in it.
They slept in a wooden chair.
One of them fancy. What do you call them, David?
It's called a, it's like a bamboo chair, but it's about so big.
Oh, like a basket type deal? Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. There's usually a big pillow in it.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I have one actually. Yeah, those are actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
Johnny-
that makes a good bed.
Johnny's been run off everywhere. I saw it. Johnny, if
Tall Johnny.
you can pitch a.
Okay, I haven't seen him since like 3 weeks or so. But no, is he straight up? Is Johnny good dude? Just tell me, yes or no.
20% yes, 80% no.
20% yes, 80% no. Okay, that's a strong majority as to
That
say
is a
no.
wisher washer. It flops around.
He flops around. Okay.
Yes, he will be your friend to your face, talk about you behind your back.
All right. Well,
He will
that's
cut you
common. You should go down Facebook
Ear to
sometime.
ear, I'm telling you, he will. He'll slice and dice. And
Really? So he's a violent dude.
No.
No, he'll slice you from ear to ear, but he's not a violent guy. That sounds like a good friend I'd like to know.
No, he's not violent.
Come
no
on.
Holler, no screaming or nothing. Rub him the wrong way. Without you seeing it, he'll just put his mouth out.
Okay, so you would necessarily call him the executioner, so to speak.
I am the executioner.
You're the executioner. I would say no more. I don't want to incriminate yourself. I'm still wondering where Shelley is. There's her stuff. I gave her those 2 lunches an hour ago, and they're just sitting there. One of them, I think, is full of garbage. I think she ate one. I don't know. There's peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter jelly, chips, you know, some beef jerky, a treat, a snack. We got a pack of crack.
I had a little small group. I think we could have.
All right, I got to ask you. We got to get down to nuts and bolts here, because this is the drill. This is the goal. Do you or do you not feel safe where you are?
Oh, I'm safe anywhere I go.
Okay, so you're prepared to handle any particular situation.
Anything breaks out, I can stop.
Now, he was attacked. Do you know who attacked him?
No, he got attacked down at.
So you were not at your camp
No.
when you got attacked. You were at a different location altogether.
Where I moved my tent to, or re-pitched it last night, the same spot, right there where I got the was attacked.
So 10 feet away from where you are or where you were. So at camp. You said he was down the street, then he said he was at camp.
The first time he got attacked was.
Oh, I'm talking about the most. There's been more.
I didn't know he got attacked.
Yeah. Behind Johnny's tent, about 3 pine trees down. I'm right there in the same spot, deliberately.
And you know who did it? Have you? You've never seen the people before. There was. I heard there was more than one.
I know this though. I know they wear boots. I know they're long 11 and 12 size, and I know they wear a strong, fancy $100 cologne.
A $100 cologne.
And they wear big boots.
All right, let me ask you this: how did the assault take place? Where were you physically assaulted? Your back, your ribs, legs? I mean, give me kind of a
I was
rundown.
trying to come out of my tent, because if you can make it to your feet, you're fine, right?
That's the idea.
But
Yeah.
I couldn't get to my feet, so they started kicking me.
Kicking you in your ribs.
So I didn't continue trying to get up. I just done this here.
You got in the fetal position.
Yeah, they just keep shoving me.
Protection mode. Okay.
Not even 3 days before I met you.
All
I
right.
come back, about 2 or 3 days after I met David. I come back, my tent was gone, tarp, my medication, nice blistering from my heart, all my medicine.
Yeah. Let's go. We're going way back. Well, when I say way back, I mean like when I first met you. Maybe a month?
Well,
about a month ago now.
Yeah.
You know, but David, I had met you. Yours was like 2-3 weeks. You know, it was shortly after I met him.
So David and my ex give me some pieces of plastic, and my ex-girlfriend gave me a sheet, and I slept on the plastic and sheet for about a week.
Okay. All right.
But they will get to you.
You said you were going to ask people to leave your camp, and because you say that it's just trouble. Is Johnny one of them? Or is he just going to do what he's going to do and you just have to hope you're okay?
Johnny's unpredictable. He can be a nice guy 1 minute, and 5 minutes later he can be off the hinge.
He can be off the hinge. Okay.
It's then gone.
I want all of them gone. I want the whole.
You want to know what's going to be easier, James? And I'm dead serious. Think about this. You want everybody gone. They're not going to go. You're not going to impose your will, even though you could probably kick some serious ass. You're a tough dude, I think. But I'm not worried about you. You know, you and I have a good relationship. But my point is you have to take yourself out of the situation. I will help. We can go right now and pack up your shit, and I will take you anywhere you want to go. You can set up camp all by yourself. You can you guys can come together. If there's drama going on and you fear for your safety, I don't want you getting attacked. You know, what that's not helping anybody. This isn't you guys are ripping each other off constantly and backstabbing and name calling, and that ain't going to solve anything.
That's what I wanted him to move over on the other side of me.
It doesn't matter, David,
But
if he's
I
50
don't-
feet away, if he's still going to get beat up, he gets taken advantage of.
They
His
don't
bank
come
card
over
got
there.
ripped off.
They don't come over there, my camp.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're not
certainly
in-
not.
they
They
don't.
wouldn't want to walk the extra 50 feet to rip you off, beat you up.
He's right down there.
I'm just saying, I do not allow. I don't put up with that. That's stupidness. I don't
Okay.
tolerate it.
All right, middle of the night, pitch dark. What are you going to do?
They think I'm asleep. Everything that moves, my dog.
You got to sleep sometime.
I have a sleep deficit. If I get an hour of sleep, I'm good.
All right.
That's where I come by yesterday. You was gone. I was gonna see if you had a spot I could pitch. And then the youngin started arguing again.
Yes, I got on the girls and asked her.
And I was, well, I don't understand her
I
way.
said, man, you're making us all look stupid. I heard y'all come down at the road. I said, come down here to my camp right now, both of you. And I talked to them.
Okay, so you got the young dudes, 21 and 23 years of age, on fentanyl, coming down, and you put the stop to that in the sense it's like, look, if you're going to do that shit here, you're not going to do it here.
That's exactly.
It's either
They sat
it's either
there
this
for
way or
4
no way.
hours. Him and her both didn't argue, didn't say a word.
Okay, so it's a male female.
Yes.
They're a couple. Okay,
Yes.
well,
But you can't up and run though.
what do you mean you can't up and
Like,
run? What if the cops came and kicked you out? Where would you go?
I mean, like running from them.
From who?
Like say Johnny, Dale, or
What do you mean you can't run from them?
like,
What, you got a tracking device?
like yesterday, I said I won't put a white flag up. I surrender. Y'all win.
No,
And then-
no. This is unacceptable.
And then I come back,
Yeah.
and they stood from a distance and watched me put that tent up from a distance and watched me.
Yeah, everything you do, you're being eyeballed, so the minute you leave, you're going to get ripped off.
You have haters.
Everybody's hated. Anybody who does anything to try to be nice gets ridiculed in some way, shape, or form. We have to remove you from this toxic situation. Do you see anything changing today?
No,
What about next week?
no,
What about a month?
no.
That's my point.
I got a small tent right now. I can just squeeze in there.
James, you're missing
You
the
got
point.
something?
You are totally missing the
Well,
point.
man, I told you to get right on the other side of me. The kids are up here, and you can get right here on that other little flat spot, man. And that's a good area right there.
It's 2 different continents.
Continents.
Yes.
David's side over to the road.
This is David's zone.
So you have some territorial boundaries set up.
Do not come in this zone and do not ask. If I
Okay.
ask you to come over there, that's the time you come.
And you're speaking to yourself in the third person. When you say David's territory, that's your territory.
That's mine.
Okay, you could just say mine. Yeah, I got you.
I talk
You're
to
rocking
3
out
people.
some third person. That's awesome.
I talked
I
to
dig
3
that.
people.
All right.
Me, myself, and I.
I didn't expect to see David until late this evening. So I didn't expect to see you till late.
That
I'm
stuff
glad
is
you come
still
by, Dave.
sitting there, and it blows my mind because that girl, I told her I'd be back in 45 minutes, and it only took me 30.
I'm standing here hungry and there's food right there.
Yeah. Go get
Well, she's not there. There's a full bag of stuff that I just got. I got another lunch, but go ahead,
What you got in there
take a
for
look.
lunch? I ain't eat lunch.
It's well, let's have a little look see. Yeah, it's not, the sandwich isn't made. There's a pack of peanuts. There's a bag of beef jerky, a couple bags of chips, and a little snack, some Ritz crackers. There's 4 slices of bread, 2 cups of peanut butter, some jellies. There's a knife in there to spread out, for your lunch.
Got you.
And yeah,
Well,
you can.
That Hulk Hogan and that other one that hangs
You're talking
out,
about Dale.
Yes, and
All
the
right.
other one that hangs out with Greta over there. Those are the 2.
You're
worst.
okay with Annetta. You're talking about Greg.
Yes, those are the 2.
He's standing right over there.
Those are the 2 worst.
Okay, so Dale and Greg are basically
Johnny is a good guy unless he's provoked.
okay. So basically, don't poke the bear, and you won't get
Exactly.
smashed in the face.
Exactly.
All right.
And I told James, I said, look, there's 2 ways to handle it. Put yourself first. Go straighten it out. Tell him to leave you alone. Get away. And then tell him.
He's too soft.
Yes.
He's soft.
He come and talks to me about a lot of things.
Oh, I'm quite sure he'll open up if you ask him the right questions.
And I
He is
try to-
he's a gentle giant He wouldn't hurt a flea, but I would not want to. I would not want to push him to the edge.
He cannot let his gentleness be a weakness.
That's exactly what's happening, and he's being taken advantage of.
Yes.
There she is. Sorry, it's been a little bit here.
Hey, I've got to run. I've got to
You gotta
go
run?
there and meet my
Good to
niece.
see you again, David.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Have
you
a
look
good
well,
one.
man.
I need 5 minutes with you.
Okay.
All right, I need 5 minutes with her. So, what's going on?
About everything. We're crazy right here.
Yeah? What's new? Anything special?
I
I dig your hair, man. That's pretty cool.
I just had to lie to you, tell you everything's good.
You'd be lying to me if you said everything's good.
Yeah.
I guess there's some turmoil over at the camp, and I'm trying to get to the roots of it because I need to know who I can help and who I can't. I've always, you were
Yeah.
one of the first person I ever met out here.
Yeah.
And so I trust you implicitly. I've taken you in my car. I left my wallet sitting on the, when I happen to actually remember my wallet, because I've done that 10 times, and people will laugh again. But no, I left it sitting on top of my radio. It was sitting right there. I walked in and gave those ladies at the Salvation Army some water, and you could have just grabbed it and ran off.
Yeah,
I didn't even
I'll
think.
do that.
Well, either way, you've been in my car. We've been shopping. We've done a few things. That kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
we've been having a rough area with me and him. I mean, this is a lot ago.
what happened to the first 10?
The zipper, and it leaked from the bottom. I mean, but the zipper messed up from getting buried again. I don't know if it's
Well, then he come by and he got the exact same tent a few days ago, just a week.
He's got it set up over us.
What happened to the first tent?
I don't know what he did with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
All right, because I got two different stories. He said he gave it away, and then I was told it was sold. So,
I don't know.
I'm not really too worried about trying to help Greg anymore. I will help
Yeah.
you as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, he's one to aggravate me. Just aggravating the whole. I don't know. It's just you can't believe nothing he says. I don't know. It's just weird.
You're talking about Greg.
Yeah.
All right. And I know companionship, and having
We ain't companionship. I ain't with him. I ain't with nobody.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Then
yeah.
what are you doing?
I just stay around because I come up over to him, and he's one got up there and come up over to all of us. I don't know. He just made himself there.
It's hard to necessarily say, hey, pal, you're not welcome, because then you fear the repercussions. You're going to be robbed that night, or they're going to go get their pals or whatever.
Yeah. Or they just tell you that your land anyways.
Yeah, exactly. It's you can't force them to go. Last thing you want to do is get in a physical confrontation. That ain't going to help
I was
anybody.
telling him yesterday, we were sitting up here by ourselves, and I said, I'm about ready to go up here under the bridge, just stay under the bridge by my damn self.
Well, you'll definitely go to jail because that happened to...
No, I'm talking about this bridge up here.
Oh, you got a different bridge.
Yeah,
Okay,
the one
cool.
up here, nobody sees you under here.
All right, I'm not sure.
That's why when there's water floods out, I'd be in trouble.
Now,
I'd be floating down the stream.
check this out. Do you know Shelley? She's wearing white Crocs. Looks like she's got pajama pants on, some kind of weird pattern.
No.
She looked exhausted. She was here an hour ago. I gave her 2 bags of food, and now I think he went to got one. I don't know if
I got the other one over here.
Oh, you got the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, it's going to go to use, obviously. Yeah, that's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, that's what I told him. We've been here both hungry. I said, we've got to be only people to get the food stuff. And
My biggest concern right now is after seeing you guys, basically over and over, because it's just, I can't wave my magic wand and say, hey, here's a house.
Go away.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm concerned with basically your safety being a female. Oh, here, by the way, check it out. This is a can of mace. All right.
I need that.
Yeah. All right, it's stealth, it's pocket size. You flip the little lid over. Actually, I think it might be ready. You got to turn it. Okay, now it's on safety. You kick it over and you blast somebody. And I got a story about that to tell my friends. A long story. Nonetheless, that's for you. I'm going to give one to the women that I feel that might be in danger. I think guys might use it as a tool to actually rip somebody off without having to beat them down to the ground and kick them in the face. And I think that if I gave guys mace, they would use it.
Daniel, I don't know. He would never use it.
Who's Daniel? You keep saying
Daniel, I call him Daniel. John, I don't know, what's his name?
the dude on the right?
Yeah.
That's James.
James, yeah, no, James.
You've
But
said
I call him
Daniel before, and I'm like, I'm still wondering, who's Daniel?
We all call him, I always call him Daniel, I don't know.
Right.
I think his middle name is Daniel.
It could
James
be.
Daniel.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, you might be right. I wouldn't know one way or the other. All right, so, but you and Greg are sharing a tent.
Yeah, that's because there's so many tents in there, we can't put up too many tents.
Right.
Get too
Yeah,
many
you got
tents
you
in
got
there.
limited space, and
So
plus,
everybody's trying to do what they can, but just, like.
look how tan you are.
I know it.
Okay,
I got a little cheer cot that I got tied to a couple trees. Sometimes I sleep in it.
Yeah,
Even though it ain't raining, on a rainy night or something. I
sure,
sleep in it.
absolutely. How you doing on your hygiene stuff? Do you need any?
Wipes. I need wipes.
You need some wipes. Hey, what about you need any women's? Women's
No,
products.
I just need the wipes and if you got any kind of oil, I don't know, the women's stuff.
You mean like hand lotion or something?
I got the lotion. I need the oil. The oil's for you. When your skin gets.
Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna get some Avon. The skin's so soft, and it's an oil, but it also works as a bug repellent.
Yeah.
It's an inexpensive way to to do that. Let me check. I got something for you.
It's usually a little bit like lotion, but it's gonna say oil on it sometimes.
So the first thing you needed was
Wipes.
wipes. All right, there you go.
That's right.
We're gonna make that happen. All right, let's go with that route.
What I always tell
Okay.
you, head up high.
Yeah.
All the time, I feel, keep that head up. It don't matter what happens. You get shot, stabbed, it don't matter. You always keep that head up. It just, if you leave here hungry, you keep that head up. You never drop that head. You never get negative. You just keep pushing forward.
That's David's.
Oh.
Yeah, he just set it over. He came over to talk for a minute.
Keep going. Now, yesterday I was having a nervous breakdown yesterday.
You're about to have a nervous breakdown, you said.
Yesterday, y'all.
You got any cold today?
No,
Get one cold?
Kinda. Not super cold, but colder for sure. These are actually very cold. These Gatorades.
I don't have Coke Gatorade. I don't like Gatorade too good.
No? Well, it's
that water
better
bag.
than a Coke. Toss it in there. It's yeah, I got warm out in the sun.
Sometimes I drink too
you
much
gonna
water.
free up my spot for me?
Here, take another one. Say what now?
He's gonna free up my spot for me for a minute,
What do you mean he's going to free up your spot?
so I can stand there about 45
Are you
minutes.
talking about over here?
Yeah.
So it's your shift? Was that your orders?
No, it's just I need my save a lot money.
Okay.
Everybody else runs liquor store. I go from there to Save a Lot.
Right. Or here. Yeah, you had mentioned that the other day.
She don't run liquor store.
No. You said you either go to Save a Lot or Walmart.
Save a Lot, yeah.
All right, I'm disappointed. I thought I'd see Shelley. She had those 2 lunches over there.
I know it.
And
I don't know who she is. You know her?
that third one's, David got that one. The last one I had. I only had a few. I mean, I didn't even anticipate meeting you guys. I went over to your camp.
Who is that?
A native like me, she
Yeah.
she just watched me.
Good call.
I mean, I just seen it. I didn't.
Now here you go. Check it out. It looks kind of like you think it'd be a huge tampon, but it's really not. All right, here's the deal. Here's one for you. Now what these are, guys? Here, each take one. This is a it's a night light. It's a glow stick. You snap it and shake it. It's got a little hook on it where you can hang it from your shirt or whatever. But it gives you 8 hours of daylight. These are white. So you'll be able to see when you're walking at night, or perhaps, I've also got another thing for you specifically. All right, that's going to help you out. Hopefully give you shine some light on the subject. Check these out. These are some glow in the dark type. What they are is these are glow sticks, but you use them as bracelets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and what you do is you crack them, shake them up a little bit, and then you can connect them together around your wrist. I'd have to put these
Take it all the
together.
way down. You snap it all the way down.
Yeah, you snap it all the way around, and then it goes around your wrist. If I crack it, it's going to activate.
Yeah.
But you put these little ends, and then you can connect it together. And you can use it as a little bracelet. I thought I had the ones with that you can use as a necklace, but this will help you when you're walking. See, hold on to that one. They got different colors. My skill level's not very okay. I think that one cracked. Maybe not. It's hard to tell when it's daylight.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's hard to.
But when it's dark as hell out, and all you can't,
glows.
when you can't see your hand in front of your face, this could save your life. Okay, there's a couple more for you.
Just lay them down. Like you walk back.
Yeah, you could. There's many ways to go about doing it. All right.
Just leave the trail
I got a whole pile of these things.
instead of coming
All right.
in like this, just looking and.
These fit around your wrist, James. You can use them as bracelets, or you can just keep them the way they are and, you know, hold them. It's up to you. You know, but they're really flexible. Once you bend them around and get the light activated, and it's supposed to be 8 hours. 8 hours of light. And those other glow sticks, that's going to light up your whole tent. You know, you'll be able to read and, you know, do whatever. And probably, I guess you probably wouldn't have too many books sitting over there. All right, one more. And, you know, they're one-time use, and then they're kind of useless. But, there you go.
Thank you.
Now, you got to be careful not to bend them, because it'll activate them. You know. Oh, no, you're totally welcome. Yeah, them glow sticks are cool. You know, that's good. It's just a safety thing, you know, type deal. Tell you what, I intended on having these. This is some bumblebee jalapeno or applewood smoked tuna.
Which one do you like the best, Dash?
Thank you. I'll eat that right now.
I got a fork. Do you want jalapeno or do you want that one?
That'll work. This is just me.
I like jalapenos.
Well, there you go. I guess it's better than eating hamburger out of the garbage. How'd that go, by the way?
Johnny loves bringing food back from the dumpster.
Well,
Makes me nervous.
I don't see why. You know, why would eating food out of the garbage make you nervous? Everybody does that. I mean, come on.
It can be bad food the other way.
Just because you live outside, I try to tell folks, it don't mean that you got to be nasty. It don't mean you got to act like this, you go back, look dirty, be dirty, you know.
Look at this guy. That is totally awesome. What is that?
That's my stay lodge, my neighbor stay lodge.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
That
my
does
neighbor.
somehow that doesn't surprise me. You know, all right. So you're going to be set up. So we had our talk, and I might be in the wrong, but I need to investigate some more information, and I'm worried about you guys' safety. And like I said, if you want certain people to move, if you feel you guys are in trouble or whatnot, get the fuck out of there. I mean, I'll pick you up. I'll help you pack your shit.
You will.
We'll go. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. That's my thing. I'm dead serious. I'm not scared of Buffalo Bill and, you know, Hulk Hogan. You know, I could care less. That's not the problem.
I like that.
You know, you don't understand. I'm the Mortal Kombat champion of 1995. My ninja skills, and you're the rabbit, so you already have ninja skills. Yeah, so you got my back. Plus, I'll bring security.
Okay, you say I'm big, right?
I would say.
Okay. I'm a word search and coloring book type dude.
Yeah.
I'm not a.
Hey, anything? Oh, hey.
I'm not a
Okay.
violent.
One quick thing, being that you mentioned that.
Hate fighting, drama. We're gonna fix some whole situation.
Come on.
I'm gonna pull where I'm at. I'm gonna pull my tent.
I'm going to give this man a deck of cards. I bought a whole case of these things. Of course, not opened. Here I go again. I'm going to manhandle this. Bam. No messing around. How does it open from here? We're going to get medieval on this dude. All right, here we go. Check it out. I got a whole crap load of playing cards. Word searches and coloring books.
I believe you should do this, you know, but
I gave you one, right? I did? Okay, deck of cards.
All right.
That
I
way.
play solitary.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, pass some time, play some solitaire. You know, obviously when it's daylight.
Because I ain't got no phone enough, so I just sit there and play cards.
Well, I'd hate for you to miss your assignment over at the box. You know, it seems to be before somebody else occupies it. Here comes your buddy with the rabbit head. What's going on here, man? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
This is some crazy shit. All right, That was my rated R version
It's always
today.
good to see you, though, Daryl. It's always good to see you.
Oh,
I miss
yay.
you. I usually miss you out here. I usually
Just your
I run and
presence
hide from
brings,
everybody.
brings a lot to me.
Just my presence makes you
Yeah,
happy.
you don't have to bring
You
it.
smile. I could just look at you and just smile.
You don't have to
Yeah,
bring
you
nothing,
too.
You know, just see him.
Yeah.
Just,
Hey,
I mean, I'd have been to the press,
I'm
I'd
concerned
stay
about
in.
you guys. You know,
I
I really
stay in
am.
all the time because I stay in the press.
I'm going to be honest, Annette. I'm not too fond of Greg. I think he's kind of an abusive. I would use colorful language, but I'm trying to go PG. But this is an adult program here. You know, the words I would say are something you certainly haven't said before, but I don't want to pass judgment on something I really don't know the entire facts, and that would be wrong. You know, I try to give everybody equal opportunity. That's just
That's
the fact.
what everybody does.
I mean, isn't that the right thing to do? I mean,
It don't work out though.
I'm not going to criticize you, or I've never called you a bad name, or I'm not going to. I won't do that. You guys deserve respect.
that's the thing about, I was going to say, when Daryl first met me, he treated me like a human being. And
Well, isn't that what you're supposed to do? I mean, it's not a scientific experiment, you know. But you guys live in a different world.
He tell me I come over and sleep in his tent, but I just don't want to put that trouble on him.
Well, yeah, there's going to be a little jealousy factor going on, and
I don't care about
You wanna
jealousy. I
do me
don't
one
I don't
favor?
go with
What's that?
nobody.
Thursday night at 1 a.m., I get my check.
Thursday night at 1 a.m.
Okay, I drove 914.
Okay.
If you find anything in Dalton, within like a deposit of 500,
You're talking about for an apartment?
rent something. If you know anybody or find something I can get moving aside for my $914 check by Thursday or Friday morning, I'm coming off your streets Thursday. So I'm not gonna be out here, what, 4 days, 5 days?
I'll tell you what. I've got a bunch of people that have been from this particular area. I have people contacting me from Germany, Canada. I got a call from a lady in Australia. She's gonna send me a kangaroo. Yeah, big package, lots of shipping. So I'm gonna have a kangaroo at the crib.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll bring him over. We'll hang out, do some punching. But
Kangaroo,
yeah, man, Australia.
the animal.
Yeah,
We got to put, put
It's
it up there to give that baby the pounce.
yeah, kangaroo.
Don't hit it.
Oh, I don't hit nothing. I hit myself.
They'll
After
knock you.
I'll tell you one thing. I say that I watched that video the other day when we were, 200 feet this way with Greg, and I was so mad at myself. I punched myself in the face. So, yeah, I stood in the corner. I was sad. I was disappointed in myself. That was subpar performance. I need to bring my A game. Got to have your A game, or at least B plus.
It took me probably about midnight last night before I regained control of breathe, head up high again. But yeah, they had also destruct yesterday.
All right, I guess to finish your question that you asked earlier about just a minute ago about having an apartment or a place to go to once you leave here. You get your check on X number of days and et cetera, et cetera. And do you guys know these two over here? They keep eyeballing me, and I just want to get your opinion on things if you happen to know them or not.
Casey and what's that guy's name? Too tall, too slim.
Yeah, I know, like that. You know me.
Okay, so you do know them. All right, I'm just saying. I don't want any weird stuff going on. But I got a bunch of people that have been contacting me, and you should check into this and check into that, and it's just like it's almost an impossible task. There's so much to do, so much that I could do. Man, I thought you guys were set up for a few more days. I thought at the end of the month you're going to get hooked up with Cox, the property dudes at Cox.
Chance of anything being available?
Yeah, because Cox is, his.
Aren't you on a waiting list or something, or?
No, they don't have a waiting list.
Oh, so it's just first come, first serve.
He's so cheap that people jump on him.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, man, I'll tell you what.
He could have something. I mean,
Your smoke fell out. It's on your. There you go. I put mine behind my ear too.
Yeah, it's in your. You do it. There you go.
There you go.
smoke.
All right. I'll tell you what, guys. I guess I can research James. I'll see what I can find out. There's a lot of people smarter than me. I'm just a guy. I wear a hat. I wear shorts year round. Look at my $13. Check out my $13 Walmart shoes. I've had them for a year.
Maybe post it on your line thing. Maybe people come to you and contact you if they know something.
Oh yeah, I get contacted all the time. I got a bunch of emails, and you know, there's people local. But this is incredible. But you guys are in a toxic situation. I'm sure I'm not telling you anything you do not know. That's apparent.
Yeah.
And I think, in my opinion, I may be wrong, but I think you need to get away from Greg and the other Matador guy, Dale, Hulk Hogan.
I think I'm gonna spend my remaining 5 days camped over there with David. He's been in penitentiary, and he's got like a bunch of homemade shanks. We go stab people.
Okay, yeah, all right. We'll stop there. I don't need to. I'm not being. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be called at a stand. I don't do well in court.
I mean, you know this man, never seen him.
It's like, oh well, the 3,000 videos say otherwise.
You got a right to an attorney. Get Johnny Cochran, I'll kill you.
Johnny Cochran, no doubt. All right.
Yeah,
what a nice day.
He don't know who I'm talking about when I say Daniel, because he only knows you by your first name.
Yeah, is that your middle name? Is your middle name Daniel? All right. So we can call you JD.
James Daniel Flanagan.
Yeah, JD. All right, I like James. Yeah. You like Daniel?
JDF.
At least I'll know what she's talking about. I thought she was maybe on too much medication or something. She's talking about Daniel all the time. I'm like, I don't know Daniel just yet.
Yeah,
but now I do. Nice to meet you, Daniel. Good to see you again. All right. Man, I love you guys. Oh, hey. It's
I missed you last couple times you came around. I like.
Well, you're always gone. And
I know I stay here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just get here on random times. I don't really have a schedule. I don't know when you guys are
I guess I got a fear of phobia of people watching me so much. This same car's going in and out.
Oh, yeah, that can be, I can see what you're saying, you know. You see the same guy driving around, you start to get a little freaked out.
I left my phone.
Yeah.
Daryl's in there.
He found it. I lost it for about 10 hours, and Daryl come in and like, hey man.
Well, go check on your stuff, guys.
You recognize this? I said, what is it? He said,
but anyway, it's good to see you again.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to keep in touch, guys. Okay. Now remember, you guys got my cards, right? You got my email and whatnot?
Yep.
You got my card. All right, 'cause if you don't, we're going to have words. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, have a blessed day. Well, I guess the best you can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we have part 73 of As the Walmart Crumbles.